didn't rain, it didn't rain, it didn't rain, and you wanted it to rain so bad. One summer, I had planted my garden, you know, I like my gardens. I had planted my garden, and guess what it had not done?
Rain.
It had not rained, and it had not rained, and it had not rained, and it had not rained. And then guess what? Finally, it rained. It came a rain, and I thought, I was out, when it came a rain, I was out there, and I was picking my tomatoes, and it started to rain, and guess what I did?
You got wet.
I got wet. You're right, Esmeralda. And guess what I did? I stayed out in the rain, and I picked my tomatoes in the rain. Because it had been so long since it rained, and I thought, this feels so good. And when I got finished picking my tomatoes, I was soaking wet. But it felt so good. This little girl on here, it's been a long, long time since it's rained, and she wants it to rain so bad.
So hot.
It is very hot. It was during the summer when she's wanting it to rain. It was really hot. So like you already read the title, it's Come On, Rain. And I like how you said, Come on, Rain. You paused right there at that comma. That was pretty good for you. And this is written, it's written by Karen Hess. And the pictures are by John Muth. And I want you to listen the way Miss Karen uses her words in here. Her words sound different, so just pay attention to the words in the picture, okay? Come on, Rain, on the title page again. And she dedicated this to her mother in celebration of our summers. Like you've been dedicating your books to different people. Brianna, eyes up here. Come on, Rain, I say. Squinting into the endless heat. Mama lifts a listless vine and sighs. 3 weeks and not a drop, she says, sagging over her parched plants. Do you feel it?
Yeah.
I feel it. It is hot. It is hot inside this
When
book.
if we go outside, it's going to be hot because it's going to be 90 degrees.
The sound, oh, it's okay. Sit there. I know it's going to rain in a minute. It's going to get cooler in a minute. The sound of a heavy truck rumbles past. Uneasy, Mama looks over at me. Is that thunder, Tessie? She asks. Mama hates thunder. I climb up the steps for a better look. Just a truck, Mama, I say. I am sizzling like a hot potato. I ask Mama, may I put on my bathing suit? Absolutely not, Mama says, frowning under her straw hat. You'll burn all day out in this sun. Up and down the block, cats pant. Heat wavers over tar patches in the broiling alleyway. Miss Grace and Miss Vera bend, tending the beds of drooping lupines. Not a sign of my friends Liz or Rosemary. Not a peep from my pal Jackie Joyce. Gabby, eyes up here. I stare over the rooftops, past chimneys, into the way off distance, and I see it coming.
What she sees coming?
What do you think she sees coming?
Rain.
What do you think she sees coming? I see it coming. Clouds rolling in. Gray clouds bunched and bulging under a purple sky. A creeper of hope circles round my bones. Come on, Rain, I whisper. Love how you're listening. Quietly, while Mama weeds, I cross the crackling dry path past Miss Glick's window. Glancing inside as I hurry by, Miss Glick's needle sticks on her phonograph, playing the same notes over and over in the dim, stuffy cave of the room. What is that thing? Do you know what that thing is?
Music playing.
It is a music player, Isaac. It's the way they used to play music.
A long time ago.
A long time ago, there was like a needle that came down on a thing called a record, and the record would go around and around, and out would come the music. And it says the notes were playing, the music notes were playing over and over again. And it made her feel even hotter. It did. It made her feel even hotter. Do you see her?
Yeah.
What is
peeking?
She's peeking. Who? I mean, how can
I thought it was a dog.
you thought it was a dog? It's
Yeah.
her pigtails. It's her pigtails sticking out. It's her because the word said she peeked inside. What do you? How do you notice? Do you notice anything that the illustrator did? Ian, what do you notice the illustrator
I
did?
noticed that those dot
Those dot.
Ellipses.
Those ellipses, yeah.
Yeah,
But that's what the author did. What do you notice, Charlie, that the illustrator did?
that she didn't draw her whole body.
Oh yeah, you can't see all of her whole body.
Shannon.
Like David Shannon, you're exactly right, Everett.
She's like peeking.
She's peeking over, looking in, just looking in, because she can't see all the way in.
I think she's trying to take off the music.
You think she wants to take that music off? Let's see. The smell of hot tar, eyes up here. The smell of hot tar and garbage bullies the air as I climb the steps to Jackie Joyce's porch. Jackie Joyce, I breathe, pressing my nose against her screen. Jackie Joyce comes to the door, her long legs like two brown string beans sprout from her shorts. It's going to rain, I whisper. Put your suit on and come straight over. Slick with sweat, I run back home and I slip up the steps past Mama. She is nearly senseless in the sizzling heat, kneeling over the rump of a melon.
She's like,
Yes, she is. She's working and she's hot, isn't she, Mama is? Because it's not rained. In the kitchen, I pour iced tea to the top of a tall glass. I aim a spoonful of the sugar in my mouth and put the other into the drink. Got you some tea, Mama, I say, pulling her inside the house. Mama sinks in onto a kitchen chair and sweeps off her hat, and sweat trickles down her neck and wets the front of her dress and under her arms. Mama presses the ice-chilled glass against her skin. Aren't you something, Tessie, she says. I nod smartly. Rain's coming, Mama, I say. Mama turns to the window and sniffs. It's about time, she murmurs. What were you thinking? What were you thinking, Giselle? I saw you do something when I read a part. What part made you think of something? Under her arms? Yeah, under her arms. Because the sweat on, what happened to the sweat?
it went under.
It went under her arms and it trickled down her shirt. Yeah, she was hot and stinky. She had been out in that heat all day. But look, Ismael. Look, she says, what's she doing over here in this picture?
Making the coffee.
Not the coffee.
The tea.
The tea. What kind of tea? Really?
Hot.
No.
Cold.
Really cold tea. Why? Who's she making the tea for?
Mom.
Why?
Because she's hot.
Mama's hot.
And she is too.
And she is too. You're exactly right. Do you think she's up to something?
Yes.
I think Tessie might be up to something. What is Esmeralda?
Maybe because she wants us to go to showing.
I think you're exactly right. I think Tessie, because remember Tessie said, Mama, can I put my suit on? And what did Mama say?
No.
So, Esmeralda, what do you think?
She wanted to go to bathing suit and to go in the shower.
She wanted to put on her bathing suit. So what's she doing with Mama?
She's making her coffee. She's making her a coffee
Her sweet tea.
a sweet tea for she can sneak out.
She is buttering Mama up. Somebody said she's trying to make Mama happy. Maybe she's going to sneak out. Let's see what Tessie's up to. Here comes her friend. Who is this friend? Do you remember? This friend's name is Jackie Joyce. Jackie Joyce in her bathing suit knocks on my door and I let her in. Jackie Joyce has her suit on, Mama. I say, may I wear mine too? Who told Jackie Joyce to put her suit on?
The little girl.
Tessie. Tessie said, Jackie Joyce, put your suit on and come straight over to my house. And now she acts like, I didn't know. And she goes, Mama, Jackie Joyce has her suit on. May I put mine on too? I hold my breath, waiting. A breeze blows the thin curtains into the kitchen and sucks them back again against the screen. Is there thunder? Mama says. No thunder, I say. Is there lightning? Mama asks. No lightning, says Jackie Joyce. You stay where I can see you, Mama says. We will. Go on then, Mama says, lifting the glass to her lips to take a sip. Come on, Rain, I cheer, peeling off my clothes and into my suit while Jackie Joyce runs to get Liz and Rosemary. Did it work? Did she make her Mama happy enough? Did she butter Mama up enough?
Yes.
Right. Yeah, you were right. Oh, look at them.
We can't see their body.
Well, you can't see their bodies.
It's thundering.
Huh? You think it's thundering? Let me read these words. We meet in the alleyway and all the insects have gone still. Trees sway under a swollen sky and the wind grows bold and bolder. And just like that, rain comes. Listen, think about what the illustrator's done. You've already noticed what the illustrator's done. Here's your thinking. Listen, that's what he's done. That's what the illustrator's done. You're right. But I want you to think, why did the illustrator only draw the hand? Think for just a minute. Why did the illustrator only draw the hands? And look, Giselle, then I want you to turn and talk and tell a friend why you think the illustrator only drew the hands.
What do you think? Because everyone lost.
What do you think?
He said talk to a friend. They're looking up. Because they're looking up. They're doing that because they're excited that the rain is coming.
The illustrator chose to
I think they were trying to fill the day with their hands.
I think you're exactly right. Oh, turn back this way. I heard some good stuff. I heard some really